Welcome to today's screencast. My name is Miss Palmer. We're going to go ahead and today we're going to create an email address. For those of you who do not have an email address already, we're going to be using Google, just a Gmail account that's through the company Google, just because that's probably the most widely known and most popular website to use. So we're going to go ahead and start by coming up here to the web browser. We're going to go to www.gmail.com. And once you get to here, it'll give you an option to go ahead and sign in. It already has my information in here because this is the computer that I use all the time, and so it can sign me in automatically, but we're going to create an account. So you'll find that if you just scroll down and below the sign in button, you're going to click this link right here to create an account. Now this gives you pretty great step-by-step instructions. If you just follow this column down here on the right, you're going to start by putting in your name. So I will put my name in. And this is where it gets kind of tricky. You can choose your username. And now I would recommend using a username that sounds kind of professional and that is something you'll be comfortable using for a long time, because their email addresses, you're going to be using it for a while for lots of different things, for school and for work. So I would choose something that sounds professional. I'm going to go ahead and just use the first two letters of my first name and my last name and see what it says. I'm guessing that it looks like there are already some people who have that username, so it's going to give me some suggestions of different usernames that I can use. I'm going to go ahead and choose this one, just because there are a lot of Katie Palmers or K Palmers in the world. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one that they have given me, but you can play around with that and find something that works for you. They do need to be letters or numbers for Google accounts. Now here's where you get to create a password. It needs to be something that you can remember, but that somebody else won't easily forget. So I would use a combination of a couple of things. I am going to use my dog's name and a couple of numbers that I can remember for my password, and you'll need to put it in twice just so that they know that you know the password that you did. And then you'll go ahead and fill in your birthday here. I'm not going to put in my real birthday because I'm not going to actually use this account. We'll go ahead and say, how old should I be? I'll be, that's a little too old. Here we go. So once you get your birthday in and your gender, then there's a place that you can put your mobile phone number in. This isn't necessary. Not everybody has a mobile phone number, but it is kind of a nice tool that they have to allow you if you ever forget your password, they can send it to you they can send you a text message to your phone, and that is one way that they can send you your information. This is also where you put in your current email address if you already have one, is another way that they can also send you your password if you've ever forgotten it. So once we get down here, you just need to type in these numbers in these boxes to prove that you're not a robot. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in. I'm usually pretty careful about it because I generally always mess it up once or twice. So I'm in the United States. I'm going to put the United States here, and then you have to agree to the Google Terms of Service and Privacy Policy. You can click on those here if you want to read those. I'm not going to, just for the sake of time. But you'll go ahead and next step. This is where you can change your profile picture. You can add a photo, and when you add a photo, you can either drag a photo from your desktop or you can just select a photo from your computer. I'm not going to do that right now because it's not necessary to have your email address up and running. It's just it's a nice extra touch if you have time for that. So I'm going to click on next step, and I have an email address now. So this will give me a place that I can continue to Gmail. If I click on here, it'll take me right to my new Gmail account. And there you have it. Thanks for watching.